Hi, we're here with Pam Gossiaux.
Gossiaux, yeah.
Yeah, who has written this wonderful book, Why Is There a Lemon in My Fruit Salad? Could you tell us a little bit about this book, Pam?
Sure. It's written sort of in a Nerva Bombeck style. Why is there lemon in my fruit salad? And the subtitle is How to Stay Sweet When Life Turns Sour. It's based on Galatians 5, the fruits of the Spirit in the Bible, and the things that God has taught me. How to be. I went through about 10 years of my life that were very challenging. I had financial problems. I had health problems. I was hit with about everything you could possibly hit with. And I kept asking God, why is all this happening? I started studying Galatians 5, and God revealed to me that you can have joy even when your circumstances in life are not happy, and you can have peace even when your circumstances in life are very chaotic. And so out of all this came this book, which is kind of a humorous look at the things that I learned and things that God taught me. And guess that's it.
So, would you say that this book is really telling the story of kind of a revelation or an epiphany that you had, that your joy, your peace, your satisfaction in life really isn't dependent on external circumstances, but it's really dependent on something else? And if I'm guessing right, that something else is Jesus.
Yes, something else is Jesus, and it's my relationship with Jesus. And if I keep that relationship strong, and if I rely on Him and lean on Him, like Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and that's where I get my strength. And I try and get up every morning and realize that this is the day the Lord has made, and I try and find the small things to be joyful for. And it's not easy. Life is hard, life is difficult, but with God there's always hope, there's always joy, there's always peace.
Right. Well, there must have been some point where, from what you were telling me earlier, it sounds like things were difficult, things were tough, and some people might even use the term, wow, that was a potential source for depression maybe even, and something must have started to work in you where you started to discover there's a way out, there's a way to overcome, there's a way of life, there's a way of light in the midst of the darkness. Could you tell me how that happened?
I remember several years ago I was really ill to the point where I thought I was going to die, and I couldn't get out of bed, I couldn't do simple tasks like wash the dishes or the things we take for granted, the things a lot of people don't even want to do, and I had nothing left but God, and I had a lot of time to lay in bed and pray. Reading was even difficult for me, so I had a lot of time to talk to God, and I started to realize that I could be just as thankful for when I was able to get up and slip my feet in some comfy slippers and go take a shower as I could for the big things that happen in life. And I started to thank God in the small things, and instead of praying for God to heal me, I started to pray for God to change me so that I could appreciate what I did have. I had people bringing me meals, I had a husband who stood by my side, I had a bed to lie in, I had doctors that were taking care of me, and I just realized that I still was blessed.
As a pastor, we talk a lot about walking in the Spirit. And when you walk in the Spirit, when you walk with the presence of the Lord, it's invigorating, it's life-giving, it's transformational. And yet there are many people who believe in Jesus, who believe in His Word, but they don't experience that life. And it's almost something that you just kind of slip into. It's like you start to turn from looking at your problems, looking at everything that's wrong, and just starting to be thankful for all the things that are right. And next thing you know, it's like your life erupts in praise. It goes from darkness to light. Is that kind of what your story is?
That's what my story is, yeah. You can have your eyes on Jesus. You start to realize that